Hey guys, good morning. So yesterday's video had mixed reviews. So I told you guys if you want to blow up a channel that you need to stick to a genre. Well, I just played around with some stuff that I wanted to play around with for a while. I don't have time to do all that editing stuff anyway. I speak so well into the camera that I don't need to edit my stuff. I'll go 7-8 minutes talking and you guys don't see one edit in there. I watch channels with 60, 70,000 views. They can't go 5 seconds without a break in their video. So I'm a little confused. I had mixed reviews. I want to stay true to my heart, but I also want to make you happy. So I need some comments. Comment below whether you want music intros, whether you want me just to cut right to metal detecting. I watch videos, right? I watch metal detecting videos specifically to see what I want to add into mine, what I like. You know, I like underwater scenes. I like watching fish. I like watching metal detecting. You know, people blowing, using their hand to blow sand away from a target drives me nuts, guys. But somebody might like that. Like it's like this scratch off reveal that I do with the pinpointer. So I need some comments. Let me know what you think of how I'm doing with these videos. The reason I haven't added music and a whole bunch of edits is because it takes time to edit. It takes time to stop portion, put a piece in here or there. I don't know. So today I'm concentrating. I'm going to focus, probably put the camera away a little bit and try to get you guys some targets. I know how shallow the world is to where if I put up a big fat ring in the, in the thumbnail, that's what gets views, and that's pretty shallow. To me, I think once you find somebody, you should subscribe to their channel because you like what you saw. You should at least give them a thumbs up because you like what you saw. So the world is just selfish, and we've got to kind of change this. We can change this through helping our small little community grow. If you know of a metal detecting channel that you like, share their stuff or comment a lot on their stuff. That puts them into a queue in the algorithm. You know, type in metal detecting. I'm like number 5 or 4 now in the search for metal detecting in YouTube, which is, wait till I get to number 1, guys. And there's, the only reason some people are above me is because they've got tons and tons and tons of views. And you'll see what happens when you put up a video a day is you start becoming, you're forcing yourself into a queue of a search. And if that's the genre you want, that's how you hack the system. So good morning. I'm at the same beach I was at yesterday, and I hope to bring you back a ring. Good solid 13. Cancel. This is a fun signal because it's multiple signals and it sounds like it's scattered. So it'd be great if that was a nice gold chain. Morning, guys. There's only a few minutes in the morning when the colors are this spectacular. Equinox800 T-Rex 8-inch. 15 up and downs already. Been here since 5:30. It's just a little bit before 7 now. So here's a question for you guys real quick. When you've got not a lot of signals, but a lot of work to do and quite a few signals, like I'm getting a signal every up and down just about. Like I've already notched two 25s. 25s are never anything but maybe a silver ring, right? Same with the 20s. I've never had 18 karat gold, 22 karat gold. So do you leave a 20 and then keep going and come back? That was like a 9. Sounded like canned slaw. Let's jump in between a 24 and a 27 is the reason I'm bringing you along. It's the only reason. Oh, right on the surface? No. I just got the weirdest feeling through my hand. It's like this energy. It was the craziest thing. Crazy feeling through my hand. It's a quarter. I was just, vibing that crystal, thinking about the crystal and energy and good energy and always, you should always feel it. If you're not feeling like good about where you're at, you should move. Uh-oh, what is that? I don't really like the pinpoint on this thing. $27 out of the hole. Another fan pull. That's crazy. Remember the other day I got one and I thought it was a bracelet? I don't even know how fan pulls are getting out here. Super deep nickel or pull tab. Sounds like a nickel out of the hole. So 2 negatives right there in the side of the bank lets me know that there's, maybe some heavies that are exposed. But you can see that hump right there. So it comes down flat and then it gets a hump and then drops off fast. So that hump's like 2 feet of sand that you can't detect. But something from about here down you can detect. And each day when the tide comes in, it might take off a little bit more of this shelf. So maybe if you're running in the morning, you want a running gun, you could just do this sort of pattern right here, where you're going up to about 2 feet and then you're coming down in case anything came from here and got washed down to here, right? So it'll be covered in a little bit of sand that got washed with it, so it'll be right here. But always go up to here in case some sand came off and now the targets are accessible. So check that out. Remember I told you if you didn't want me to break your product, don't send it to me. But if you want me to test something out for real, I'll test it out for real. So you guys know that I've already broken one of these cuffs, right? So this is the second cuff I've broken. You guys watch how I use my machine. I don't, I'm definitely not leaning on this. I don't drop my machine ever. I've never dropped my machine. So I've never had a reason, this isn't scuffed up. This is just from my, pressure of my arm pressing on this thing. So that's pretty problematic. You're at the beach, you're 3 hours into a hunt, you want to spend 8 hours in a day, and that happens. Now, does it ruin your day? I'm going to see if I can flip it over and use it. Thankfully, I think I saw, it was JJ James. I think he flipped it over and figured it out how he could use it. I don't know. We'll see what I can do, if I can or not. I might go to Phil and ask Phil for a shaft now, seeing as I'm dropping his name so much. Maybe he'll help me out with a shaft. We'll see. Guys, that's depressing to say the least. I can't figure it out. It's just, I was going to try to rig something. It's floppy on my arm. I probably could, tie a rope around it, rig it up. I'm a half hour from the house. That's probably the depressing part. And then I'm a half hour from, Myers Metal Detecting in Tampa. Phil won't have a problem, giving me a new cuff because I just bought that cuff, or just exchanged the other cuff because it was still under warranty. And this one, and obviously, it's a use thing, right? They're expecting you guys to go out, once a week, maybe at the most, right? And they're not expecting you to spend 8 hours a day, every single day. So the use is what? 400 or 500 hours, who puts 400 or 500 hours on in 10 days, or however many days it took me to break this, cuff. It just drives me nuts that I have to leave right now. So I'm heading over to Phil's, Myers Metal Detecting. I'm going to see if Phil will give me, I think I'm going to go with the Anderson straight shaft, seeing that I advertised for Detect Dead a whole bunch of times and they never contacted me. And I asked them for a shaft. I told them, why I thought their shaft would be better than the Anderson shaft, because the Anderson shaft just sets one direction, and the Detect Dead, you can kind of turn the console a little bit, which I would like to turn my console a little bit. Who wouldn't want their console in front of in front of them instead of straight up and down? So we'll go with the Anderson shaft. This will be the third shaft I've had from Anderson. I had one for my Garrett. I had one for my my Excalibur, and now I'll have one for my Equinox. So Phil, I'm on my way over. See you in a little bit. Hey guys, if you're heading north on 275, you get off at exit 47B to get to Myers. Get off at 47B.
Take exit 47B, then merge onto US 92 West. Your destination is on the right.
Comanche. there it is, little fills. Man, 21 to 24. You seen that? 20 to 24, 17. Crazy. Sound like it was right on the top. Okay, so there's a penny or something, a 20 and a dime. So a dime and a, see, isn't that neat? So a coin spill, because it's right in the next line as that quarter. Ooh. Ooh, and a 16, 17. Maybe this is a collection spot for the corner. Cool. I like it when we get multi-targets. Cool beans. That's going to be my penny. Knocked it right back into the hole, apparently. Throw them over there. How about that? You know, I do have a pinpointer. I do have a pinpointer, guys. Let's try it this way. There's the penny. See, I don't like editing, guys. This is all the spot where you guys don't want to see this delay stuff. That's a great sound up there. A 16, 17 next to there was the quarter. There's a dime and a penny. So let's dig this one up here while it's still running. Sounds like it's right on the surface. I could probably poke it with the pinpointer. Yeah, it was right on the surface. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What? 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 A little silver earring, guys. What? There we go. We're back in business. We got the Anderson shaft. It feels good. I got a smile on my face, like you can see it in the shadow, right, guys? Holy moly! I'll be back. There's a cool earring, wouldn't you say? It says Michael Kors. I would almost bet you that's gold. Yeah, it was a number 3 in the slew. What would you know? Guys, I just checked the same hole. I had a small something weird off the side. It sounded like a signal. It was like 3. Look at the melee going on. And then the sound was gone, so I knew it was up here buried somewhere. I kicked this pile around for a second. What do you think the odds of me finding a set of Michael Kors? Oh, you know what I just found? I found the gold back to it. Ah, that's crazy. Look at. Oh, it's got a diamond. That's how Michael Kors rolls. It's got a diamond in the back post, in the back thing that connects to it. How crazy is that set of freaking earrings? Wow, Michael Kors. How did I find the back of that earring? Wicked. That's insane. What that melee was about, don't you guys? All that scratching, redigging, don't you? It was about that right there. Can you see that pile of mess? Can you see that pile of mess? Should we go down and wash it off? Huh? What? Let's go down and wash it off. So I kind of wanted to be here through this tide transition anyway, because I want to do, oh, look at that. Guys, are you seeing that? What? It's kind of got a goldish color, which I know silver does. It looks like it's missing one of its little diamonds on the side, but that's cool. Really cool. Quarter. All the way up to 39, so it's the only reason I'm coming. You guys are coming along. Started right as a crispy 30. Right? But, and that was another reason, was it was already past the scoop. Definitely a quarter. Oh no. Well, I better look for it then. Thought it was here, let's redo that, guys. Jeez. Bottle caps, key thingy, mabobber, a bunch of sinkers. Maybe I showed a couple of those. Like I said, there's a ton of targets that I was going to concentrate today so that I, got some valuable things. And I told you I was going to get something valuable. No rings today. I went left instead of right. That was probably why I didn't get any rings. I got a few good targets to the right after I went all the way back to the beginning of the beach and started on the other side. So tomorrow I'll go to the same beach, start on the right side, and pound it out. I didn't show you the up and downs that I did 150 up and downs. I mean, I grilled this beach to try to find the target line, to try to find the targets. I did. The targets were pretty much down in the slough. Michael Kors earring with a diamond back. You guys saw that. I'm glad I pretty much dug that on camera. I didn't dig this, but you saw the pre or post dig 925. That, I don't know if I showed that on camera or not, and that's probably silver. I haven't looked to find a mark on that yet. Yeah, pretty much a wrap up.